for the BS. So why we can be alone? Why did I know that was Taylor in a wig? Why are we in heaven though? Ah! Come on, slide down the wall! And the Oscar goes to Taylor Swift. Welcome to my channel, I'm Nisi. Today we are going to be closing out to the Fearless chapter. I know, it's so sad, but honestly this has been such a long journey, at least it's felt like it. We started out by reacting to the Fearless album, of course. We did the Taylor's version, and then we did the Bolt tracks, and then we did a Journey to Fearless, Taylor's little like tour concert documentary thingy, and now we're going to be closing out the chapter by doing the music videos. I've definitely been excited to get into these music videos because I want to see like what visual she's going to give us for these classics. Like these are classic songs, okay? This is the Fearless album. You Belong With Me? Come on now, come on now. Love Story? White Horse? These are classics. So I have been very interested in seeing what visuals she's gonna give us for them. We kind of got to have a sneak peek at a couple of them when we did the Journey to Fearless concert documentary thingy. They inserted like a couple of clips from some of the music videos, but I've been interested to see the music videos in full. So the music videos are Love Story, White Horse, You Belong With Me, 15, and The Best Day. And then The Best Day also has a music video for the Taylor's version. So I guess we'll do both of them. I don't know how different they're gonna be, but we will do both of those today. The You Belong With Me one, I haven't yet decided whether or not I should react to that because technically I have seen that one because you guys know how You Belong With Me was my song, okay? Okay? You guys know that that was my ish. So yes, years and years ago, I have seen the You Belong With Me music video. I actually forgot completely that I had ever seen that before, but I did years ago. Maybe we should rewatch it since it's been so long. We're gonna start with Love Story, and I am very excited. If you guys end up liking this video, make sure to hit that subscribe button because we still have so many other Taylor Swift eras that we still have to get into. 1989, Lover, Debut, Reputation, and I'm talking about the original Reputation, not even just the new one. Like, I haven't heard Reputation at all, ever. So I'm very excited for all those things. Make sure to hit that subscribe button so that you don't miss it. All right, guys, here we go with Love Story. I'm very intrigued by this because I feel like Love Story, you could take it in like a million different directions. You know, like you could do a million different things with this concept. So I'm very excited to see what she does with it. Now we got our little dum 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 dum. All right, we're starting off with the cute boy in school. Hold on. I forget who you guys told me that the song was about. But like, it's a love story, so I feel like it could be about many, many different loves that she's had. Why does that resemble Mr. Jonas? It does. It does. It does. Look at the hair. Look at the hair. Now I will say, this was a very popular hairstyle back in the day. Back in like that 2000s era where this came out, this was a very popular hairstyle, so I'm not going to jump to conclusions. But this is given Jonas. Come on now. Oh, that's stunning. And she looks gorgeous. I love this like Princess Prince aesthetic. Did I know? And the castles and everything. I love this. And my daddy said stay away from Juliet, so where we can be alone. Come on, give me Bridgerton. Come on. Baby, just say yes. Bridgerton before Bridgerton was Bridgerton. Come on. She's really illustrating the whole story. Him making his way through the crowd. Her searching for him out in the garden. Scarlet flare and my daddy said stay away from Juliet. All there's left to do is run. I'll be the princess. It's a love story. Baby, just say yes. Trying to tell me how to feel. Oh, it's not the horse, the pony. faith in your words.
Fading. When I met you on the outskirts of town, and I said, Romeo, save me. I've been feeling so alone.
I love that. I love how like this whole time she's been like standing there just kind of like, you know, singing the song. She's just been standing there, and I just thought, you know, it was like a random cut. And then I love how I don't even know how to explain what I'm saying, but I love how I just thought it was just like a random cut that they were using of her just like singing the song. And then they took this cut and actually brought it into the story. Like they actually brought this cut to life. We had no idea when the music video started. Well, I had no idea. Y'all saw this 15 years ago. But I had no idea when the music video started that what she was doing there the whole time was standing there waiting for him. You know, it wasn't just this random cut. She's been standing there waiting this whole time.
I keep waiting for you, but you never come.
That castle's stunning.
Yet I don't know what to think. He knelt to the
I want to see you get on your knees.
ring and said, marry me, Juliet. You never have to feel love. I love you, and that's all I really know. Just say we were loving when I first saw you.
And it's like the music video too opens up with her just like walking into the school, and he's just like sitting up against a tree. So is that whole thing just like in her imagination? The whole thing is like how she wants this to play out or whatever. She's like imagining their relationship as a fairy tale in her mind, and in reality she's really just standing outside the school with her black shirt on, watching him under a tree. That's cute. That's a cute little music video, you guys. You know, I like the little, like I said, I love the whole castle aesthetic, the whole Bridgerton dresses, the back, you know, fairy tale, princess, prince, old school, the garden. I loved all that little scenery, you know, and actually showing like the fairy tale aesthetic of it all. And we know she's very theatrical. And I like how it was kind of just like all in her mind. And like I said, they run out to each other in the meadows. Like, you came back for me. And like run towards each other. That was cute, guys. That was Mr. Jonas, wasn't it? You tell me down in the comments. I just feel like it was Mr. Jonas. That hair was perfectly swayed. It was perfectly swayed. It was given Jonas. Sorry to say it. Sorry to say it. Let's move on to the next song, White Horse. Now, this is my ish. This is my ish. This is my ish. And why this was not performed in the Journey of Fearless video, I just will have no idea. I just will have no clue for the rest of my life.
All I want is you. Do you love me?
Yeah.
Give me another chance?
No?
Say you're sorry.
Oh, we've talked about Taylor being on the phone too. You remember that conversation?
As I pace back
It's always on the phone.
all this time, 'cause I honestly believed in you. Should've known
Come on, act!
I'm not a princess. This ain't a
See the
fairy
teardrops in the eyelash?
I'm not the one you'll sweep off her feet. Lead her up the stairwell. Now it's too late for you and your white horse to come around.
She should have used the castle from the last music video.
I feel like he's everything I've ever wanted.
There's something you should know about him.
Baby, I was naive.
Oh, don't cut the scene! You had to fight to have the upper hand. Girl, what the hell are you saying?
So many dreams about you and me. I'm not the one you'll sweep off her feet. Lead her up the
Taylor loves
stairwell.
sitting on the floor in her fetal
Hollywood.
positions. Like,
This
yes.
is a small town. I was a dreamer before you and let me down.
Let him down! Ah!
Begging for forgiveness.
Oh, when he's buying her groceries? Oh, when he's buying her groceries? It's over. It's over. You buying girls groceries? You're doing the grocery shopping? You might as well be married. You might as well be married. Taylor, pack it up. Pack it up!
But I'm so sorry.
Yup.
Should
have knocked the bag out of his hand first, and then you did.
Now it's too late for you and your white horse to catch me now.
Come on. Nope.
Can you give me another chance?
Girl, say no. Come on! Come on, slide down the wall! Come on! That is the stamp in old music videos. Slide down the wall. See, I'm gonna tell you right here, right now, people don't slide down the walls anymore. People don't slide down the walls. And that was when the world stopped feeling. That was when the world stopped having empathies, when people stopped sliding down walls. Especially R&B, child. It's the crying in the rain, it's the singing in the rain with your arms spread out like this, and it's sliding down the wall. And the Oscar goes to Taylor Swift. Miss Taylor Swift. After ass off. Teardrops on the guitar and teardrops in the eyelashes. I saw them. I like that music video. Very cute. It's very, very cute. I like how it started off with that phone conversation, and it just kind of like, it just zooms in on her lips when he asks, can you give me another chance? It zooms in on her lips, so you're waiting for the answer. You're pondering the answer, right? And then it shows you all these different scenes. It shows, her sitting on the floor, knees to chest, right? And her like reminiscing about their relationship in her head of like the sweet moments that they've had. But then it shows you the cut where she's sitting in the diner with her friend, and her friend goes, there's something that you need to know, girl. There's something that you need to know. He's buying groceries for Suzanne down the street. And then all of a sudden you see in that moment, she flashes in her head to all like the beautiful moments that they've had. And it's almost like her questioning how could he be doing this and also doing this at the same time? And then she goes and tries to pull up at the crib to see what's up and see what's good. And she sees the groceries. And she said, no, like hell the frick no. She turned herself around. And she walked away. And then at the end, you finally get what that answer was. And I said, what did Taylor say? We said hallelujah. That was great, guys. We're going to move on to the next music video. Like I said, I am familiar with this music video because I saw this years ago. You Belong With Me, but I haven't seen it recently, so we could go ahead and pull it up and watch it now. Just for the nostalgia of it all. Come on. You're on the phone with your girlfriend, she's upset. She's going off about something that you said. She doesn't. Look at this video, 1.6 billion. Come on! It's the fact that she was writing it too. She was writing it. Men are so oblivious. They're so stupid. He saw it. He saw how cut she was. He saw it from the beginning. He saw how cut she was. Now, what took you so long, then? What took you so long?
A park bench, thinking to myself, hey, is it this easy? And you've
Got a smile that could this. Now, why, when I was younger, did I not know this was Taylor? Why did I know that was Taylor in a wig? Let me tell you something, this look ain't though. That look? Why did we never try that?
You see that I'm the one who understands you. Been here all along, so why can't you see?
You belong in me. One day you'll do things greater than being with the guy on the football team. You're better than that. You don't need the guy from the football team. You could do so much better. You could do so much better all on your own. It was always her. It was always her. Did she have the periodic table on her shirt? He was short. She took that hair down. And of course she's in a red dress, of course. You didn't even want him. You loved him for the other dude on the football team. Oh, come on. When did you write that? When did you write it, huh? the BS. I'm not here for the BS. When did you write that? When did you write that? When did you write that? Because you were the one who closed your shades. You were the one who closed the damn curtain. She was sitting there still writing, and you closed the curtain on her. So when did you write that? When did you write that? And first of all, she told you that she wasn't coming to the dance. So when you put that in your tux, who were you actually meaning to show it to? Who were you actually meaning to show it to? She told you she wasn't coming to the dance. So why would you put it in your tux? Why did you not? While you were sitting there writing notes for each other, why did you not do that before you went off to the dance? Why did you not say, I love you, come to the dance with me on the thing? But I'm supposed to believe that note got in your tux because you just assumed that you just somehow knew that I was coming? I don't want to hear the BS. I don't want to hear it. There's something more to that, girlie. Who were you actually going to give that to, huh? You didn't know she was going to be there. Probably. I have nothing else to say. I have nothing else to say. That is a classic. That is a classic music video. 1.6 billion views is all that needs to be said. All that needs to be said. Classic. We love. We live. It's great. It's amazing. It's everything that it should be. We love. And the brunette ate. It ate. We're going to move on to the next music video for 15. Are we actually like, are we going to be going back to high school here? That's interesting. Come on, Miss Abigail!
Take a deep breath and you walk through the doors. It's the morning of your very first day.
Why are we in heaven though? Gonna be here for. Come on, girl, strut! Hold on, I see the little sway. Come on. Turn your ass. Keep walking. Okay, but not the 2010. Not the 2010 behind the ear. Girl, please, keep walking. Them senior boys have no good intentions. Cause when you're 15. Girl, where are we at? Where's the scenery? Are we in the school or are we on the prairie? Like, where are we?
15, feeling like there's nothing to figure out.
That's the same guitar too that she was playing at the tour. This was Abigail. This was the clip that we saw.
And you're thinking he's the one. When the night ends, when the night ends.
There's Abigail's BS man. That BS man. No one at 15. Come on. Because no one knows it at 15. Come on. Gave everything to a boy who changed his mind. But you notice that they don't change their mind until after you've given them everything. Come on, somebody say it. Somebody say it. They don't change their mind on day 2 or day 3 or day 4. They wait until you give them everything and then they change their mind. How interesting is that?
Realize some bigger dreams of mine.
As you sit there and play the guitar, come on.
Everything she had to a boy who changed his mind.
And we what?
And we both cried.
Come on, Nat!
15, somebody tells you that
Act, girl! Show it in that face. Come on. Now it's storming. Come on, strings. Is the sun gonna come back out?
Take a deep breath, girl. Take a deep breath as you walk through the doors.
Why for a second did that look like, child, that looked like Miley for a second. I don't know who she's looking at there at the end. I don't know if that's supposed to symbolize just like, maybe she's just going for a walk one day and she happens to be walking past the school and she's like looking at these young girls and thinking to herself like, they're in the same position that I was when I was younger. And the way that this song can just translate to generation and generation and generation, and it's still just so valid and still just so true for any girl who's coming up at that time. It's like, you know, as human beings, we all have different experiences, but a lot of our experiences are just the same. Like, we experience the same things. We experience those same feelings of anxiety and, you know, fear, anxiousness, all the above. And this song just like translate to all of that. So yeah, this was a cute music video, guys. I was like, in the beginning, I was like, girl, where are we? Where the heck are we? Like, I was like, what is this? Where are we? I was imagining us being like in an actual real school for this music video. And the way she's just kind of like walking through, you know, like different people and things. And then obviously later on it starts storming. But this final part is interesting though, because it's like, you can tell it's like zoomed to like the future or something, but it's still raining. Like it was sunny in the beginning of this video and it's still raining, even though she's in a different time zone. Maybe in the beginning the sun was like to symbolize, you know, like the innocence that you have when you walk in on your first day. And then it's like, you know, when you're so young like that, you have such a positive outlook on things, positive outlook on life. And then adulthood hits you. And then it's not that everything is depressing after that, but you just kind of understand the reality of life. You just have less of an innocent outlook on life and on the world. And so maybe that's why it's still raining, even though it looks like she's in a completely different time zone. That was an interesting music video. I really like the way that it ends. Her just looking at this young girl who's about to go in on her first day. And she's just like looking at her like, take a deep breath, girl. Take a deep breath as you walk through them doors. Like a freaking warning almost. It looked like on her face like she was issuing a warning. So the next music video is Fearless, but it seems like Fearless is literally just kind of like a compilation of her tour and concert performances, which I feel like we basically just saw when we watched Journey to Fearless. If you guys haven't seen that, it is exclusively on my Patreon, the Journey to Fearless reaction. So we've kind of like already seen that and we're kind of already familiar with that. So we're gonna skip to The Best Day. And like I said, this one has 2 music videos, an original and a Taylor's version. So we're gonna start with the original. It's gonna be like all emotional.
What can you do? What do you have in your hair?
Spiders.
Not spiders. What are those things?
Pigtails.
Yes, pigtails. You look beautiful today, Miss Taylor.
She's so cute right there.
You're very welcome.
Thanks for saying
Well, you're very welcome, honey.
Thanks for saying that. It's just so sweet to write this for your mom.
Years old, it's getting cold. I've got my big coat on. I hear your laugh and look up, smiling at you. I'm running rough. I don't know why all the trees change in the fall. I know you're not scared of anything at all.
That's what kids think too. Like, they think that their parents are just like these big, strong people who know everything and are never ever scared. Sometimes as a child, you don't realize that this is your parents' first time here on earth as well. We're all just doing life for the very first time.
Talking window shop till I forgot all their names. I don't know who I'm gonna talk
It was sweet too, like what her mom was saying in the Journey to Fearless music video of her mom talking about how hard it was to see Taylor come home and be like really sad after being bullied and mistreated and things, but also realizing as a parent that these are things that your child needs to go through, like to build character, to build development, that these things are gonna have to happen, especially if she has dreams of making it in the industry. You are gonna have to unfortunately get used to people talking crap about you and talking badly about you. So it was interesting seeing her as a parent saying that it was so hard to watch that, but also knowing that it was like low-key a little necessary. That was so interesting.
Now it's good. I know I'm laughing on the car ride home with you. But I know I had the best day with you today.
They said that girl just always had a guitar in her hand. She would play with that thing like a cell
An
phone.
excellent father. His strength is making me stronger. God
Yeah.
smiles on my little brother inside and out. He's
Oh my gosh!
better than I am.
I've never seen him.
There is a video I found from back when I was 3. You set up a
Aw,
pizza
the video.
kitchen and you're talking to me. You're the prettiest lady in the whole wide world. And now I know why all the trees change in the fall.
Because I'm older now and I know.
You're on my side, even when I was wrong. I had the best day with you today.
Can you imagine being a mom and having your daughter write that for you? Okay, all right, hold on, I wasn't done. Can you imagine having your daughter write that for you, especially when a lot of kids like hate their parents? So, you know, like, can you imagine your child like thinking so highly of you and loving you so much that they write the song for you? That's like so sad. That's so emotional. You know, when we were watching The Journey to Fearless, we watched her perform it in front of her mom, and her mom was just sitting there crying. And you know, she's probably heard that song a million times by that point, and she still sits there and like cries when she hears it. So it's just so sweet. We're gonna get into the next one, which is the Taylor's version music video.
I hear your laugh and look up smiling at you. I run and run.
Seeing her brother is so crazy. Like, I literally not seen her brother before. And I don't remember him in the Journey to Fearless video. It looks so much like her.
You're not scared of anything at all. I'm 13 now and don't know how my friends could be so mean.
Seeing the snippets of the performances that she did when she was younger was crazy. I did not know she like sang the national anthem and all that. 2006. I was 3.
Excellent father, his strength is making me stronger. God smiles on my little brother inside and out. He's better than I am. I grew up in a pretty house and I had space to
Oh my gosh, she's at the house. It was so cute.
He set up a pink set in the kitchen and you're
So this was like a thing that's happened multiple times, setting up a paint set, because that's like a different video.
and pirate ships and the 7 dwarfs. Now I know why
Aw.
the trees change in the
So much older.
fall. I know you were on my side, even when I
Oh my gosh, these pictures are so recent.
and I love you for giving me your eyes. I had the best day with you today.
Aww. It's so sweet seeing like these pictures where they were like, you know, much older. Like, you know, the other music video didn't have the videos, pictures that were like this recent. I love the relationship that they had. I said this when we did like the Journey to Fearless music video, and hearing them just like talk about each other, hearing them talk about their dynamic and their relationship and all that they've been through, and how proud she was as a mom to see everything that Taylor was doing, and how, you know, happy Taylor was and how supportive her family has been. It's just so interesting to see, you know, that relationship and over all these years. And it's so sad when you think about what her mom like went through recently, just like from what you guys have told me. I don't know like details or anything, but knowing that her mom was like sick, it's so sad to see when you think about it in that context as well. But I'm hoping, sending all positive thoughts that her mom continues to be well. Cancer is terrible, terrible, terrible. I lost family members to cancer. It's terrible. So like, sending positive vibes, positive wishes that she continues to be healthy. All right, guys, that was it. Those were all of the Fearless music videos. Love Story, White Horse, You Belong With Me, 15, and The Best Day. And like I said, Fearless, we've kind of like been familiar with that. Thank you guys so much for watching this video and for experiencing these videos with me. I know that you guys have probably seen these music videos a million times, so thank you for just watching it with me, just to see me watch them. Thank you guys so much, and thank you for being here for the Fearless journey, all that we have been through on this ride. I hope that you guys are here for the rest of the eras, because we still have many more eras that we need to get into, and you know, it's Taylor Swift, so who knows? We can have a new album by the end of the year. Like you legit never freaking know. So yeah, guys, thank you. And for all the people who are asking me to get into the Eras tour, like to react to the Eras tour, we will. I'm waiting to do that until after we've reacted to all of the other albums. You see what I'm saying? Like, I want to leave that for the end so that by the time we react to Eras Tour, I already know all the songs and I've seen all the music videos. Like, I've heard all of the albums and things. So I want to make sure that I am aware of all the eras before we get into the Eras Tour. Thank you guys so much for being here, and I will see you guys later. Love you guys. Bye.